turns out what they released is like almost nothing. They released a tiny amount of material, and they released it to like 6 right-wing influencers, like Libs of TikTok, Jack Posobiec. Like they had to come there and pick it up, and they made a big show how like we got the Epstein files. So it's like people like Jack Posobiec go down to DOJ to pick up whatever they just released. The whole thing is just a complete clown show. No one's going to get arrested. Doing good. I just reading the news about the big Epstein files release. I was looking at the fallout. What a joke that was.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about that, because, they've been talking about how all these big names are going to be on this Epstein list, and there's going to be, clear and present, I guess you could call it clear and present evidence of all these former presidents and celebrities in Hollywood. I mean, all this buildup to this.
This has been for a long time, like the MAGA Super Bowl. The release of the Epstein files, if you had them to like rank like the top 10 conspiracies of like the ones that are the most important to them, it's probably number one. It's probably been number one for a long time. So this is a big moment. So when Trump came in and promised to release these files, they were all geeked up because, like you said, they expected handcuffs on Bill Clinton by now. They expected like half of Hollywood to be incarcerated, by this time of February. And it hasn't happened, and they're wanting to know why. They thought, when Pam Bondi and Kash Patel get in there, all hell's going to break loose on this Epstein stuff, right? So then she promised that she was supposed to release it to Luna. Anna Paulina Luna, the Florida congressperson. She is the one who's in charge of the committee that requested the Epstein files, the House committee. So she got a letter from Pam Bondi basically saying like the FBI says they're not releasing everything right now. So they're just refusing to release it. Then all hell broke loose. They were screaming and yelling, but then a lot of the right-wing conspiracy theorists said, well, that's okay because they're probably getting arrest warrants. That's probably the reason for the delay. They're getting all these arrest warrants and they're going to round people up. And I was just laughing at them. This was last night. So then after they went nuts, apparently like Pam Bondi, to satisfy them, reversed her position and said, okay, we're going to release some. So the question is, what is some and what does this mean? Well, it turns out what they released is like almost nothing. They released a tiny amount of material, and they released it to like 6 right-wing influencers, like Libs of TikTok, Jack Posobiec. Like they had to come there and pick it up, and they made a big show how like we got the Epstein files. So it's like people like Jack Posobiec go down to DOJ to pick up whatever they just released. The whole thing is just a complete clown show. No one's going to get arrested.